Boxing King Media in association with boxer Frank Smith. Just your initial reaction to Anthony Joshua's unanimous decision win today?
Yeah, look, the main focus was to get a win. Obviously, we all wanted that stoppage, but he went in there and it was a dominant performance. And I think obviously with his new coach, lots of learning to take into that fight, and a great win and great to be back at the O2, sold out crowd. It's been a long time since we were here. Great atmosphere and some big things to come.
Spoke to a lot of people ringside. Spencer Fearon, early in the week, he said if he doesn't stop him in 6 rounds, he should retire, and he's kind of stuck by that tonight. I spoke to him after the fight, and he was quite bitterly disappointed in AJ's performance. He felt like he was flat, lacking confidence, and he feels like he should retire. And just your thoughts on them comments?
I think it's strange comments. I think he's still got so much to give to the sport. There's massive fights to be made, whether that's the likes of Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, amongst others. Huge fights for him to be a part of. So I think it's mad comments for him to come out with, to be honest. But I don't really understand why you'd say retire. But that's Spencer Fearon for you. Maybe he needed some headlines.
Do you think it's a case of AJ's over-scrutinised about everything? People assess and watch everything he does. I did obviously mention the fact that he's not fought for nearly a year and a new trainer again.
Yeah, look, I think a lot of people have chosen to be negative over the years about AJ for whatever reason. Like I said, new trainer. He had to go in there and take a lot of learnings into there. He's been in camp, I guess, 13, 14 weeks, and he'd want to go in there and I guess take it a bit slow. Like I say, we all wanted the knockout win, but he's still got so much left to give the sport, and I think we've still got a lot more to see from Anthony Joshua.
To sum it up, do you think it was a case of AJ maybe lacking confidence and being rusty, or was it a case of Jermaine Franklin's actually a really good fighter and just couldn't be stopped?
I think Jermaine Franklin's got a tremendous chin. We saw it, when he fought Dillian White. We saw it tonight. He got caught with some very clean shots and didn't go anywhere. So you can't take away that from Jermaine Franklin. He got caught with huge shots and he didn't go anywhere.
First time today I heard Eddie Hearn say that AJ would start as the underdog against Tyson Fury. Eddie's always in the past said AJ would be a favourite. Do you think that's the case? Do you think AJ's an underdog if he fights Fury next?
Probably off the back of when you look at sort of performances, yeah, probably. But at the same time, he's also had a long time. When you look at it, he's had quite a while out of the ring now. His last fight was in August in Saudi. Where are we now? We're April. That's 8-9 months nearly out of the ring. The key always was to get momentum. We were supposed to box in December. We tried our hardest to make that happen. It didn't work out. But I think that's important to AJ's career as well as the momentum. So let's see. We'll go from here next week and make a plan of what's next. But yeah, look, there's still massive fights there to be made.
Last questions. The Guardian article, I'm sure you would have read it today. Eddie spoke about it in the press conference. Just your thoughts on the fact that he was obviously released today on AJ's fight date, and how critical it is. It almost accusing Matchroom and Eddie Hearn of almost corruption, almost with regards to trying to avoid testing and trying to make fights, going around loopholes, etc. That's a quick summary of the article. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, look, obviously we take the sport very seriously. We've been in it for a long time as a business, even before we were there, 40-odd years. Matchroom have been promoting boxing nearly, so it's something we take very seriously. And some of the comments in there we don't appreciate. I didn't read the whole article. I had a busy day running about. I saw parts of it, and so I can't talk in full detail about it, but yeah, obviously not something we want to be hearing about ourselves, because we love the sport and we want to continue building and growing the sport, and those sort of articles don't help. And we've answered a lot of questions about Conor Benn, especially Eddie's never hidden away from anything, so not much more detail I can go into, to be honest.
And just finishing on Conor Benn, I don't know if you've seen the video online where Conor appears to have I don't want to call it a slap or a swing, but some sort of hand gesture towards Gareth Davies today.
No, I haven't seen that either. I haven't been on Twitter.
I think Gareth tried to interview him and he kind of just shrugged him off. I'm guessing that's because of all the talk sport and Eddie Hearn beef.
Maybe I don't know. I don't pay over too much attention to everything because there's so much going on, isn't there? You hear so much, everyone talking about each other every day. All I'm yeah.
Boxing's like EastEnders.
Yeah, you get lost if you watched all of it. So I'll have to find that clip.
Yeah, boxing's like EastEnders. There's that many little episodes going off everywhere. But yeah, Conor, got loads of love from the fans arriving today.
No, that's good to see. Conor Benn is another one. Loves the sport. Has got so much more to give still, and wants to get back in there as soon as possible. He feels like he's been through the process, and as he has, cleared himself. He could have boxed. Said it a million times. He could have boxed a week after the situation that happened. He chose to go through the process of clearing himself. Now his focus is fully committed on getting back in the ring. We obviously missed out on a massive fight against Eubank Jr. We got to deliver him a huge fight, and that's what we're working towards.
Frank Smith, on that note, we'll let the EastEnders come in and we'll end it there. Thank you.
Thank you. It's better than EastEnders, mate.